Let's continue. So in the fight against unemployment, Sheldon Tatchell, CEO of a leading hair and grooming brand, and Akani Simbine, an athlete and sprinting sensation, they want to use sport and entrepreneurship to fight unemployment amongst young people in the country's townships. Tatchell started his barber business more than a decade ago with just the bare minimum, and more than 600 young people are now employed in more than 70 of his barbershops in South Africa and other SADC countries. So his mission is to uplift communities through sport and entrepreneurship, and that propelled Tatchell to sponsor next Sunday's Legends Township Marathon in El Dorado Park. And we're joined here in studio by Sheldon Tatchell, CEO of the Legends Corporation. Sheldon, good morning. Thanks for making time to be here.
Good morning, Liesl. Thanks for having me this morning.
This is purpose work.
Yes.
You were just speaking about how it's aligned to everything that you stand for. And I wonder if we're going to look at sport at large in South Africa, the power that it's had to unite our nation. How do you think it can play its part in uniting the youth of today?
No, I definitely agree. I think sport plays such a massive role, and especially in my life as well. I was an athlete, but I am a steward runner now. And I think that discipline alone has spurred so many things within me that translates to how I live my life, and it speaks towards everything that you see on the corporate side of what I do as the business. And I think being involved in the Township Marathon for me is being able to take it back home to where it all started. As you know, that Legends Barber started in the community of the El Dorado Park, and being able to start out from the community, I just felt the urge to give back to this iconic race that takes place once a year. And you know, there's never events that actually takes place within our community, and this event is one of those events where people look up to. And I participated so many times within this race, and I saw the love, I saw the community, and I said, we have to get involved in this amazing thing.
I mean, El Dorado Park is in the news for all the wrong reasons, and so to manage those perceptions and perhaps also just provide people with a sense of hope and unity, that is important. So, I mean, what can people look forward to? Just even training for it. How far is it? What are the do's and don'ts as well?
Yeah, no. So I think there's exciting things that's taking place on the day, and I think one of the most exciting things before the marathon, like pre the marathon, we're actually going out to schools this week, and we're going out to go do with Akani Simbine Foundation. We're actually going to go teach the learners about athletics and how they can make a career out of athletics. You understand? We will be setting up racetracks within the school facility, and just making them aware that it is possible to make a career out of being an athlete. And I think that's one of the initiatives that we're going to do. And I think on the day itself, people will be coming out in numbers. We already have over 2,500 people that registered. This is actually 1,200 more than last year. Wow. And it's amazing to see that the excitement that people have just to participate. We'll be having a 4.5 kilometer walk, a 10 kilometer run, a 21 kilometer run, and as well the full-on 42 kilometer marathon as well. And I think this excitement alone just brings that to the community, that something good can actually happen within a community like El Dorado Park. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a festival. It's going to be just the community coming together and having a glorious time.
Yeah, you speak about how sport played a role in your life, and you know, just in harnessing or you're being able to be disciplined, to also know more about yourself, to also understand who you are, and then ultimately align up with your purpose. What are some of those morals and ethics that you also try to impart? I mean, this has now also reached the attention of government. So I know that Minister Gates Mackenzie is also going to be coming in. He's also going to be running. We've seen him train online, so I'm assuming he's going to be ready.
yeah, let's hope he's going to be ready. But I'm sure he'll be ready for it. I think it just gives you such a discipline towards what you do. You understand? I have this saying, I have this quote that I always say, like, discipline is freedom, and freedom translates to discipline. And whatever you do, if you want to live a free life, you have to be disciplined in the day-to-day runnings of your life. And you have to put certain boundaries in place. And I think that's what sport has done for me. So I used to do boxing as a kid, and boxing used to be my go-to in terms of the disciplines that I need to instill within my life. And that's the reason why my daily rituals are still the same. I still wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning. I still do certain things that translates to that. And obviously, it does give towards my entrepreneurial journey as well.
You are also intentional at who you partner with, and Akani is someone that you've decided to work
Yes.
alongside his foundation. How did
Yes.
that synergy come about? Really, what are you going to also be imparting through the initiatives that you'll be doing at the various schools in the build-up to the marathon?
So in the build-up to the marathon, we are planning to just share inspiration across all schools in Jan Rado Park, especially the primary schools. We're looking to inspire the youth of tomorrow, because they can also dream and become the next Akani Simbines of our generations. They can also dream and become the next Sheldons of our generations, which I think is so critical, just to share hope and light in a world where all you just seen is negative. But if somebody positive come to your environment and just speaks a word or two and just tell you that it is possible, despite the circumstances, that you can make a career out of it. And I think that's what the youth want to hear. They want some sort of inspiration. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So pre-marathon, that's what we're going to do. Even post-marathon as well. So we're going to continue doing massive things within a community. And I think that's what this Legends Township Marathon is, just a vehicle towards that. So it's going to be on the day, and we know what happens, especially with race days. There's this big event that happens, but nothing takes place pre and post.
Exactly.
And this is exactly what's going to take place pre and post marathon as well.
And I mean, you've also got a busy calendar for both local and abroad in terms of some of the other initiatives.
Yes.
So we'll leave the convo there.
Yeah.
We're wishing you all the best of
Thank
luck.
you.
Thank you for making time to be with us
Thank
this
you.
morning, and for the work that you do. I mean, as you mentioned, discipline is the highest form of love. And you're expanding people's peripheries so that
Yes.
they can understand there is more.
Yeah.
And there are other avenues perhaps to succeed in life. Again, Legends Corporation CEO Sheldon this morning chatting about the drive that they're going to be using to change the lives of young people through sport and entrepreneurship. And the first big initiative is happening next Sunday with the 28th anniversary of the Legends Township Marathon. As he mentioned, it's happening in El Dorado Park.